right, so we're wrapping up here at Grid Life, and my boy Jason from Keep It Read asked me if I wanted to go for a ride along because he saw me packing up old Twerk Stallion over here. How could I say no to going for a ride in the one, the only Barrawags? From Australia, my boy Jason, Keep It Read.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm hot and sweaty today, but it's nice. It's cool to be here.
How's life in America treating you?
Yeah, really good. It's good. Definitely good to be down south now. Winter's past.
Right.
We're staying in Connecticut, and we had our first ever snowy winter experience. I'm glad the snow's gone. I want it to be the first and the last time I ever have snow.
Yeah. What inspired you to? Because I mean, I know the answer to this question in my own right. Because I would love to take my car, send it to another country, and experience all their tracks in my own car.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what inspired you to do this, right?
Pretty much. The last place the car was, last place I sent it was New Zealand for D1NZ. I brought it back home for the LZ Tour Oz round that we hosted. Then I was like, I really wanted to send it somewhere, and I've never been to the States properly. I think the first time I went was last year for the LZ Tour stuff. So I was like, yeah, we'll try to send it over. Wasn't sure how I'd make it work with like flying back and forward and whatnot, but we managed to get ourselves a 2-year visa. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And we sent this and my street drag car, the VL Turbo.
Shoo.
And yeah, it's just, I mean, it blows minds at home. People don't know what it is,
right.
Funnily enough. So I knew it would blow minds here, and it's such a proven car. So it kind of all made sense to send it here and yeah, have some fun.
So before we go any deeper, why don't you tell me what exactly is this car?
All right, so it's a 1990 Nissan R31 Skyline station wagon.
That's a Nissan Skyline station wagon.
Yeah, they come in a few different variants. Probably the most common one that would be known would be the coupe, GTS or something, I think they're called.
Right.
In Australia, I think they had their Oz delivered version, so they had thousands of the 4-door sedans manual with the RB30, the straight 6 3-litre, and then a lot of these wagons as well.
So is that why your number is 31?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. No, I love that. I love that. Let's go ahead and get to the nitty gritty, man. People were just up here. You had your hood popped. They're like, is that a Nissan motor? What is that? Is that a? No.
So it's not a Bora, as the Americans would say. It's a Barra. It's the 4-litre straight 6 Ford engine from another common car. So like the taxis and all that back home used to all run this motor in their.
Wait. So this is an econo motor?
This one isn't. They had performance versions.
Okay.
But they have like gas versions. They've got like non-turbo, just like the run around. Like these motors would click like over the 1,000,000 kilometers or miles or whatever. This one exactly is a BF XR6 turbo engine. So yeah, the 4-litre straight 6.
Wait, what is BF XR6? Oh, is that the car?
Yeah, XR6 turbo, and the model is a BF.
Okay.
So they say it was one of the stronger rods in that version.
Right. So this is a 4-litre.
Yep.
6 cylinders.
Yep.
Comes out of some weird Ford sedan.
Yep.
What is it, like a Falcon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ford Falcon. So you just took the heart out of that, threw it in this thing. I assume it's fully built top to bottom.
So we actually did, I think, 2 years on like stock internals, everything, 800 horsepower.
Yeah.
Just head studs, metal gasket, valve springs, and build oil pump gears. They say the reliability stuff.
Right.
We crammed 23 PSI down it with some like asphalt anti-lag and some launch control stuff.
When it was stock?
When it was stock.
What kind of power did it make then?
800.
Okay.
800 horsepower.
Bone stock?
Bone stock.
How long did that last?
Lasted 2 full seasons.
Bone stock?
Bone stock. Got me second place in Australia, National Series.
Wow.
And all the testing, then that series. And yeah, so 2 full seasons it did. And I sent it to New Zealand with that setup. And the only thing that hurt it was we were having boost issues, and we crammed a bit of extra gauge spring in there. And this was in like the top 4 in the final, so we didn't really have time to like
let her eat.
So we just like sent it, and it lifted the head.
Okay.
So it didn't actually it didn't hurt the motor.
It didn't hurt the motor.
Didn't throw any rods or anything. It just lifted and warped the head and overheated and didn't let me, like the safeties wouldn't let me use it. So we pulled it apart, checked everything. They still all had like good compression and everything, but the ring lands like between the rings were cracked. So like, all right, let's just pull it apart and we'll forge it with all Nitto parts. So it's like, it's done so well. So now it's a fully forged bottom end, and we had stock cams as well. And now we've gone some bit spicier cams, and we.
So what does it make for power now?
When we first ran it up, we had the same turbo, a little bit bigger rear housing, and we went to 28 PSI, and it did 950 horsepower at the rear wheels.
At 28, so 4 more pounds of boost, you pick up 100 horsepower.
Yep, and with the forged bottom end, they say you can rev them a bit harder. So we picked up the RPM from, we're pretty much just playing with around 6,500 to 7,000, and now we're gone to like 8,200.
As Jason would say, oof, oof.
She's definitely sporty.
Yo, so you got a big block 6-cylinder, 4 liters, fully built, revving 8,000 plus RPM, making upwards to 900 horsepower at a measly 28 pounds of boost.
Yeah, to be fair, it was actually too much. When we had that power, I put on the grippiest tire, went out to do some testing, and it was like blowing through them too quickly. Like it was like just off the line, like trying to like ease into throttle and modulate it.
Yeah.
It made 950 foot-pound at 3,000, so it was just vertical torque, and like you couldn't like modulate it. It was too like snappy.
So what you're saying is you built too good of a motor to where.
So I ended up dropping the boost an hour at 24, and we make 850, and it still blows through every tire, and it's picked up a lot. Like if you look at the torque curve and the power compared to when it was stock, this one we've ramped it in, and it's just like it's still got that insane quick. You felt it?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
It's just the torque is
honestly, I haven't felt much like that before. So that was nuts, man. If you don't know, Jason, keep it read. Make sure to check out his YouTube, his Instagram. He's been about this life for a long time, man. He also gives away cars. So if you're looking for a free car, hit him up. So how long has this been together like this?
So that's probably done a full year now, I reckon, since we built it. It was the second round of D1NZ, and that was May last year. So,
do you feel the need to pull it apart and check it or anything like that?
Actually, the boys did just before this trip, just to make sure.
Right, because you're coming all the way over
weird,
here.
Yeah,
that's fair.
There's too much going on, so they just did it once over.
That's fair.
Pulled it apart, checked
and it was
up.
fine.
Perfect. Yeah.
Jeez. So when are you going to start importing these motors to the States? Because
people do.
Okay.
For some reason, they import the non-turbo ones, which are still fine. Like you can build them; they're the same blocks and everything.
Right.
Just costs a little bit more. Where you can just buy like the factory ones, like I said, make 800 horsepower plus. Like it's a small turbo. Like I built that for just drift.
Right.
So like I didn't want crazy power, but you can make like 1,000 on the stock one. Block everything.
Right. Damn. This is crazy, man. And it looks, all things considered, pretty simple. You don't run nitrous, right?
Nah.
No nitrous, so it's just, wow.
That's it. It's all right there. The only thing I try and utilize is got the electric throttle. And you probably heard at the end there, the little pops and bangs.
Yeah, it's an anti-lag. What about suspension, angle, and that type of stuff?
Aussie guy, Stewie Bryant, you probably know him.
Yeah.
He makes all this. He's the steering guru.
If you don't know Stewie Bryant,
if you don't know him,
you need to go.
He's the OG.
Do some research.
So Inertia Motorsport is his OG brand, and he started a Coastal development.
I guarantee you, whether people, if they say I don't know who Stewie Bryant is, they for sure have seen the video.
The viral video back in the day when there was hardly any videos up.
So I'm going to put that here, and if you said that in this video while watching this video that you don't know who Stewie Bryant is, now you know that.
He's the OG backy king, so he's always loved looking into steering stuff, and he's made the most insane, strongest steering setup ever. Where you can change the Ackerman, you can go from like stock steering or like a cut and shut knuckle to a wires fab style, like no dragging wheel, just with a change of like one bolt. So that's all in the front. S14 is the base. That all bolts straight into this.
Simple and sweet, I guess.
It just works.
What are you getting, like 70 degrees of angle or what?
I got no idea.
Just let her eat. Let her eat.
Fucking backy, it's right.
What about these fenders? Is that like a kit? Is this a body kit someone makes, or did you custom fit something?
The front end Series 1 headlights, import grille from a Passage R31. Series 3 front bumper, just cut out with some holes. A local made front lip in Australia. Funnily enough, the side skirts are R32 sedan, the R32 Skyline sedan. Just fit straight on, just trim out
right on.
A little bit inside for the doors.
Nice.
And then rear bumper, which is now missing.
Why is it missing?
I don't know what happened. Got a bit close on that entry. Hopefully I can find it because I won't be able to find a replacement.
Oh no.
So it's just a factory bumper though. The bottom piece is a R34 sedan.
R34 sedan?
Yeah, just bottom piece.
It's a full bumper and you just cut it off, or that's like an attachment?
That's like an attachment that goes on the stock bumper.
Oh, interesting.
On R34 sedans, just makes them a bit more aggressive. The wide body or the over fenders, grafted that in.
That's metal.
Yeah, metal. Yeah, weld on. So guy back home makes custom. You tell him how far out, the arch size and all that. And he sends it out and you just have to cut and weld it on how you want.
I'm going to be honest, I never would have guessed a wagon could be this cool. I mean, I've seen some cool wagons. I really enjoy wagons, but I don't know if I've seen many drift wagons of this level be like this. So
I think as soon as you make a car low, fat, wide,
it's an easy remedy, right? It's an easy solution to making a car cool.
Because you change it from boxy and looking like weirdly tall and straight to it now has some like gangster curves. And
this thing's really tough, man. This thing is really tough. I love it, dude. I love it. I love it.
One big thing people don't know when they look at the car, I mean, you wouldn't assume, but this has a live axle solid diff as well.
Oh, whoa. What?
Yeah.
That makes, it makes sense watching you drive. Like how this thing just throws angle all crazy and kind of holds it crazy.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it just hooks and just have zero issues whatsoever.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You are a beast.
So put a Ford, I think they call it a Ford 8.8 here.
Yeah.
It's like the one just under the 9-inch, and I've never replaced an axle, just billet 30 spline axles. And
do you prefer that over independent?
I've driven so many things, and it honestly just, I get crazy grip out of it and just don't break anything.
Right.
So I feel like you can't fault it.
It's as good as it
kind of want to
gets,
put it in like an S13 or like.
Don't let those guys hear you.
That's right.
No, that's sick. Well, thank you for keeping it, Reed.
No worries.
Thanks for the ride, man.
Anytime.
Good to see you, brother.
That was fun.
Let's do this again. fucking thing boogies, bro.
I had it max revving then to 8,200, I think, and just so I get a bit more legs. And it was too much legs. I should have left the earlier limiter on.
Oh, just to stop you.
Yeah, just to. Yeah. That's probably the first time I had proper full grip doing that one. And,
I didn't know what to expect. I'm not gonna lie. Barrawags Barrawags does the thing. Trying to bring back some of those good old build breakdown vibes. So if there's something you like or you don't like or you want more build breakdowns, simple, walk around the car real quick, talk about it, go for a ride along. That's what I did. Jason had just taken me for a ride. If you guys want more build breakdowns, let me know. And if you don't, then tell me you hate me. Thanks for watching.